I haven't
Why
had
would I? I've got like
Archers in
6
so
bags of chips
fucking
here
long.
too.
Yeah, what is this? 2 isn't 4.
So, at the end of that session,
I'm in the wrong campaign. I just realized that.
at the end of last session, you went and you recruited Throg.
And then got kicked out of the major school.
And then you've gone back to the tavern, and you're like, yeah, let's do this thing. And I just realized I haven't made Throg's character sheet. It's been 2 weeks, and I've not made it, I don't think.
Rip.
Yeah, I have a Throg character sheet that says, do you
What
know
is
who's the
that
character,
noise?
Mansa?
Back room.
How was your stabby?
Good, down there.
Sorry.
It was not good. It was awful.
Hey, it was good for me.
I don't know. I saw Raven get his face busted in. It was great.
Yeah, it felt absolutely awesome. Even
It
I
when-
missed
looked
it.
hilarious from where I was.
I missed it, and I'm very sad.
Because it was like a quick second, and then just Raven just drops and holds his face. He's like, what? It was great. Anyway, moving on.
If only James was talking about something.
Sorry.
At the end of last session, you recruited Throg the Orc. He got kicked out of the Magic Guild. And then you went back to the tavern to discuss what you were going to do for your next job.
He graduated.
Yeah, but we were still all cooked out of the Majors Guild.
He graduated, he got his license, and you were told, don't come back.
Damn. Wait, did I graduate?
No,
Yeah.
you got something much more valuable. The Ire of
What?
the Drow Archmage.
Wait, but did I graduate though?
Yes, he did get his license. They both got signed.
Yeah,
The true
because
reward
you-
was
because you
friendship all along.
graduated from via the duel. Because remember, you wagered your graduation for Throg.
That's right. That's right.
And then you were going back to the tavern because most of you were like, what are we going to do next? And a couple of you have a job, but you are unsure as whether or not you will be sharing it with the rest of us as a party.
No, everyone knows because the rest of us went past the guild on the way back.
Ah, yes.
So we have the posters.
Also, just a quick clarification. I 100% kept the lower gate key by sliding and handing it, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Just make sure I didn't have to remove it.
No, that's what the 26 deception was.
Yeah,
That was your deception check of, oh no, I already handed it in.
Yeah, fair. That makes sense.
It's in my other pen.
What's amazing is that the little purple kobold is friends with the giant orc.
Isn't that amazing? It's pretty standard for this party.
This is true.
Well, the teddy bear's not happy.
Teddy Bear's never happy.
No, the teddy bear hasn't figured out how to log out of his game yet.
He assumes he has.
Anyway.
But yes, you're at the tavern.
I was going to say, I paid for my bed last night, so I'm just going straight to bed.
Yep.
What time is it?
Time to get a watch.
It's probably like, I'm going to say like 2 o'clock. I forget what time it was when you guys actually went to the graduation thing. I just remember Throg was like, I'm going to be late.
No, 2 p.m. or a.m.?
The sun is up.
Oh, in that case, while Peter goes to sleep, I'm going to... Oh, wait, another question.
No,
Is there people in the bar?
Yes.
I would like to start performing, go around, take people's drinks, swing it, and go past and do that repeatedly while performing and acting as if it's part of the performance.
So
I was going to say, I thought you did that last session. That's why I said I went to bed.
Oh, I did it last session as well, but I'm doing it again. I have money for drinks.
Yep, so you proceed to perform around and get hammered.
Which is all under the guise of a graduation party for Frog and I.
Yep.
Just, yeah.
Would you like a con save?
No, you get plastered.
Cool.
You're slamming enough drinks that I'm just going
Doesn't matter.
I was going to say,
I'm going to assume eventually you fail.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, while that's happening, is Bailey there or is Bailey still on the beach?
He's still on the beach.
I
He
go
doesn't
looking for
know
Bailey.
we've recruited the orc. He doesn't know anything that happened last session.
I go looking for Bailey.
Internal screaming. Heavy internal screaming.
No, so you're James all day today.
Oh,
My screaming wasn't even entirely internal.
This is true. Yes, I fly back to back on the path towards the beach.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, a lot of people had heads, is what I got told.
That is not D&D. The D&D.
I asked Throg if he has a room for the night.
Does Sork have money for a
Throg
room?
shrugs and is 3/4 of the way through an ale that during the graduation party, quote unquote, some people have gone, "Oh, you graduated, let me buy you a drink." Throg is 3/4 hammered. And is currently talking to what you believe to be some form of dwarf with other race genes. It's a half dwarf of something. Oh yeah, I'm a wizard. I can cast spells. Would you like to see one?
No.
I cannot do the Throg voice tonight. My throat is already screwed as it is.
I'm gonna go outside.
I'm gonna die.
I'm going to encourage the other person to say no.
They
I know
watch you
he has fire spells, and I'm incredibly flammable.
They watch you violently shaking your head, and after a minute, they're like, "No, it's good. We believe you. I can see your license." Which Throg is like proud. He's like proud 5-year-old showing to everyone. Look, I finally got it.
I asked the barkeep if I can please have a room with a bed big enough for Throg and strong enough to hold Throg.
You calling Throg fat?
Oh yeah, I've got something that can do all. Yeah, he can have the 4th room on the 2nd floor. It's designed for my more hearty of patrons. Everything sort of a centaur should be able to be supported on that bed.
I ask how much and say thank you.
Same, I think 1 gold.
5 coppers.
5 coppers. Same I've been charging everybody else. I forget what I've been charging people.
I've got it written down.
Neat.
I would like to.
It's 5 coppers a night, 2 coppers a meal.
Neat.
Cool. I would like to spend about an hour laying in the sun, licking my wounds, effectively taking a short rest.
Yep.
And spend some hit dice.
I ask Throg if he would like food.
Yeah, of course I like food.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
If he couldn't do Throg, drunk Throg's gonna be interesting.
So drunk frog is just James's normal voice.
Fuck you.
I buy myself a meal. I buy Throg a meal, and I hand over money for a room for myself and a room for a Throg.
Yep. You can do such. Haley, the hit dice weren't exactly necessary because you're about to get a long rest.
Oh, fair.
But I appreciate you rolling them in case you get attacked in the night.
Well, you said it's only like 2 p.m., didn't you?
Yeah, and Pete's gone to bed.
No, I
Fair.
went looking for Bailey on the
Bailey.
beach.
Bailey, that's right, because I told you it was 2 in the morning. Yeah.
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 Yeah, no,
this is
I was thinking that we might be doing something that afternoon, potentially.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm making sure Throg doesn't destroy the bar somehow.
And how do you plan on stopping him?
I mean, as long as he doesn't cast magic, it should be good. But we'll see.
Yes, tell the wizard to not cast magic if he gets into a fight.
The proud wizard.
A legal wizard
Hmm.
who's allowed to cast magic in the streets there.
Yeah.
What have we done?
Unleash fury.
Trent gave me a gift, is what he did.
You're welcome.
So are we fighting an orc or something?
Bailey, Peter was going to get a. Was going to get the, you guys have orcs, that's right. I'm listening.
This
Uh,
is tired crazy, Jimmy.
I think James is a bit. I think old man Klein needs a nap.
Oh, man, Klein has Dr. Pepper. We're all good. I'm also about 3/4 of a liter into like double shot espresso iced coffee milk.
Okay, that's why he's called the best.
A little bit. I'm just supplementing the fact that I'm tired with gratuitous amounts of caffeine. I'm going to crash hard later.
Yep.
I'm crashing hard now.
I was going to say, James, you can do whatever's in town because I'll do Bailey chat in text.
Okie Orcs.
I'm outside the tavern waiting for it to explode.
Music intensifies.
Well, seeing is, it's a drunk orc and they're going, "Oh, I'm going to do magic," and I'm incredibly flammable. I'm outside.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Oh, come on. You're not that flammable.
I'm incredibly flammable. I'm made of flammable things. And also, last session I got soaked in alcohol.
This is true.
Extra
Yep.
flammable.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, who knows?
Could they tell us? Swear to God, my cat just almost knocked my entire computer over. Oh, you're in here.
So,
People were discussing the possibility of a job, and you had the job information about the orc camp.
Mm-hmm.
I say we do it. Drunk bard, drunk orc. Let's go.
yeah, right now.
I'm really a range fighter. It's fine.
I say I encourage that we continue celebrating the graduation of both of you, and we can go do the orc stuff tomorrow.
Yes, we do it tomorrow. I need to set my respawn.
When everybody's had enough sleep.
But orcs love to
and time
party.
to heal.
But orcs love to party.
And there ain't no party like S-Club party.
Exactly. I don't know what you said, but yes. Probably intensifies.
Really?
Hey, Trent, make a performance check with disadvantage at this point. Also, what
Performance
instrument do you play?
I am currently playing a lute.
No, you're not. Da 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 twang. He's playing good music because it's all muscle memory at this point. But just mid-stroke, like 2 of the strings snap.
Oh no.
Because
You
you're
bartender, some of your
rather
finest
hammered and you're hammering on the lute.
So much
Lute's
hammer.
don't slap.
Yeah, maybe we should call you MC Hammer. I realize I haven't been making enough pop culture references.
It's true. At the point of when it breaks, I just kind of look down disappointingly. Go put it over with my rucksack of stuff in the corner. And just kind of sit there and pull out a lyre. And look at that. Pull out the viola. Look at that and go, Opens my coin purse and realize it's empty.
Yep.
And you go, I wish I had learned the tambourine.
I mean, I'm a bard. I can play the tambourine, just not proficiently.
Efficiently.
Because
Which let me see. That's still a +7.
your tambourine breaks.
Aw.
I have now come to the massive realization that I do not have a room, and I am now formulating a drunken plan of how to get to a room.
Dallas, can you get off my keyboard, please?
Well, there is a way you can get a room.
It's probably the way I'm thinking. I am thinking of doing the stereotypical bard thing. When it gets later, obviously.
You just yell out, "Who wants to fuck a musician?"
I just broke my strings. Want to see what these fingers can do?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is everyone in the tavern?
Everyone
Except for-
Peter and Bailey.
Hmm.
And I'm loitering.
I
Fair.
sent you a message, Mikey.
Calm down.
Put up. Ugh.
As that one is basically exactly what you're doing for him. It might have some like the flavor features might be better for you. So what are you all going to do?
Well, what time would it be now, roughly? Like, how much time has passed since I
I'm
started?
gonna be generous and say 3 o'clock. You've been getting hammered for an hour.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to put all my instruments and that in my rucksack, to just kind of hide my rucksack back in the corner it's been hiding this whole time, and go for a walk. A drunken super walk.
I would like to accompany him on his walk.
Sure.
Not like directly with him, just kind of follow him.
You're a
I will be
cat,
back. I
he's
need to let
drunk,
the
you
cat
don't
out
even-
of my room.
You're a cat, he's drunk, you don't even have to roll.
Fair enough. I will be back.
Haven't I passed that cat already? Come here, kitty, kitty.
Deja vu.
Deja vu, a la vu.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Oh no.
That was quick. Oh, wait, you
What?
said you were shutting your door, didn't you?
No, I was opening my door. I've got my window open, so the wind closed my door and the cat wanted to get out.
Either or, I swear I'm listening.
Hello, Dallas.
So yes, you're
He
following
woke up.
trend. As I said to him, he's drunk, you're a cat, you don't even have to roll to hide.
Yeah,
Also,
fair.
my passive perception's like a 13.
Again,
So even if I wasn't drunk. That's a pretty light. Oh, it's a building. That's a pretty light. Oh, it hurts my eyes.
Shake's head.
so he's wandering. Jess is in the tavern babysitting Throg. The other two are doing whatever the hell they're doing in chat.
Role playing.
Fucking weirdos.
In this role playing game?
Whew. Imagine
That
roleplaying.
leaves, I think, Raymond currently unattended.
You see, he wakes up.
I am. I'm just eating.
We'll circle back. Drunk bard in the shit street. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I am walking through very jolly, very happy, kind of humming a tune, singing a tune, occasionally stumbling over myself.
Cool. At that moment, a lady comes out of an alleyway, links around me, and basically, word for word, would you like some company tonight, doll?
I like some company. I get free.
She looks you up and down. For you tonight, maybe.
No. Well, then I am definitely free as well. Wait.
And she begins guiding you towards the red light, towards a building with like a lantern, red curtains, and the like.
I've never been in this part of town. That's a lie. That's the wrong voice, Trent. You're not playing with Fox Wizard.
Are you a human, Trent?
I am an Earth.
No, you're Ganassi, yeah.
So, kind of. At first glance.
He is guided in, and we'll come back to him. Trey, I'm going to ask you to roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
To you or publicly?
Whichever.
I
Good
would
to
like to
know.
cautiously follow.
They do go into a building, so you're gonna have to try and do something to sneak in. As the building they're going into is not exactly friendly for cats.
Fair.
Haley's getting a free peep show.
I am a cat. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, you're about to get a crash course in biology.
Can I attempt to stealth
Sure.
in, like, through the door, like potentially, like, under their feet?
Stealth with disadvantage.
Wow, I'm not very good at this.
You make it halfway in the room, and someone goes, "No cats allowed," and chucks you back out in the street.
Ow!
Grabs your brother's scruff.
Pretty much.
Ah.
Trent, you are playing which character?
I am playing Dumont Monty.
Cool. What's in your inventory?
What is in my inventory? That is a very good question. I mean, I left a bunch back in the thing, so I'll take the stuff I wouldn't have on me.
He definitely has a wizard license on him, though.
That's a fair point. I probably would, because it's be in my pocket. I wouldn't have my rifle on me. I wouldn't have my rapier on me. I don't like that menu opening, James. I would, however, have my bullets on me because they're in my belt pouch. Yeah. Hey, those are X's. I need some of those things, James.
You might need more of them soon.
After failing to get through the front door, is there windows?
There we go, Trent.
Oh no, if the belt pouches are gone, James, then you've got to do this. Because they're in the belt pouch. Except 5, which are in the gun.
Which you don't have on you.
No.
Fair. Well, tomorrow morning, that's what you wake up with.
Are there
Oh, no.
windows? Are there windows? Are there windows in this building?
Covered by red curtains.
Yeah. I can't see through any of them.
Nope, and they're all sealed from the outside.
Is there a red light? Is there a red lantern on the door?
No, but that's what all the red curtains are for. We'll swing back around to the rest of the party.
Speaking of swinging.
Yeah, you joke. You're going to find out just what happened to Trent in a minute when he arrives back to the party.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
How am I going to get some of those back, James?
Did he roll a constitution check for STIs?
I can. Why not? Let's see what happens. I'm good. I'm surprised you didn't ask for a performance check too, Mikey.
Hey Trent, roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Oh, the answer to everything.
Am I now a pot plant?
Oh, not again.
I'll be back.
Is that a flying whale?
That does not bode well for you, Trent.
Oh my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Interesting.
Why does this always happen, James?
You have bedded yourself a lovely elf this evening.
Was the person that picked up the street an elf?
Yes.
Okay.
What race are you?
I'm an elf Ganassi.
Technically, Ganassis are one of those ones that are left. Is like they are descended from elementals, but it never says like what they are. So it's like half orc. Technically, a Ganassi you could have a Ganassi that's part elf. But yeah, fun.
When he says fun, I imagine it's fun for him.
Sorry, I'm laughing at something completely unrelated to
As I
this.
said, Mikey, you'll understand exactly what happened when Trent arrives back at the tavern later. So they're still going off on the beach. Raymond, have you got anything you want to do, or are you still eating?
Well, I finished my tea, so
Cool. What do you want to do? Trent's
Alright.
occupied for the evening. Haley is now wandering the streets, unable to get into the red curtain building. And Jess is babysitting at this time very drunk and basically about ready to pass out from.
he's not trying to throw any spells around, is he?
No.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Basically, every time he goes, I can cast spells. You see Jess's character behind him just going, no, 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 over his shoulder to whoever he's talking to at the time.
That's right.
And
I was going to say, he wouldn't have too many slots left.
At this point, he still has cantrips.
True.
At this point, most of the patrons are wising up. Yeah, maybe don't ask the very heavily inebriated orc to cast magic.
Don't ask an heavily inebriated anyone to cast magic.
More or less, yes.
I guess I'll disappear into the darkness.
Yep.
Go for sleepies.
Yeah, once it gets late enough, I'd like to head back to the tavern and then do the same thing.
Cool. So while they're ticking everything off, we'll skip to the next morning. Trent gets to do his walk of shame as you are forcibly ejected. As you are forcibly ejected upon waking up in the morning, under pretenses of your evening is over. Please vacate our premises because you obviously do not have any more money to be here any longer.
I didn't have money in the first place. So, Jeff, I'm assuming 100% that I don't even have a sheath.
Nope.
Did they leave me my belt?
Nope.
But I still have that one item?
You have the 2 items still in your inventory.
How nice of them.
The top one has a
yes, I can see that.
Do I dare ask what they left you?
Do you dare ask what they took?
That's the more pressing question.
I would like to realize what has happened, and actually, I need to make a character roll for myself really quickly to determine how I handled this newfound situation. And I haven't used my brand new dice yet, so let's do that. High or low?
Hi.
Okay. I am not ashamed. I am just strutting my shit down the main street, not hiding anything.
Would you like to explain what you're wearing?
I get forcibly ejected. They pass me my rapier. I look down and go, not again! And I start strutting my shit down the main road in just an underwear, holding a rapier, no sheath.
Beautiful.
No sheath, no fancy clothes, no belt pouch.
No ring, no belt pouch, no bullets, no magic license. Haven't realized that myself yet. Just kinda... I've got to make everybody see my sword.
What's the other item that got stolen from you? That's going to be difficult
I'm going to hand you my.
Oh yeah, my scroll of pedigree to prove that I'm a noble.
I'm going to hand you my DS in a couple.
Also, the gate key to
No, he didn't have that on him. He went through and unticked a lot of stuff, and basically everything that was seen of Dahlia was taken.
Challenge it.
No, I said good.
They left him with the sword because that was like the one thing that like they didn't think was worth value or easily offloadable. Fancy clothes, on the other hand, that they could offload. An ID papers, a scroll of pedigree, that goes for money. A magic license, that goes for more money.
With someone else's name on it.
Dude wants money. Yes, that's my name.
It says there's a name, but now they also have a scroll of pedigree with the same name. So there's just going to be someone out there running around with Trent's name and magic license.
Oh, I'm going to find them. Well, once I realized that majority of it's done, I probably didn't realize I left my scroll of pedigree in my pocket.
No. He's not
just
going to
when
get
you
back to the tavern and goes for his stuff.
send a letter and go, Mom.
As far as I know, and no, Mikey, that will not work. I mean, I could message my parents, they would more likely ignore me.
Oh, do you have a tragic backstory?
No, I don't have a tragic backstory. They just kicked me out.
That's tragic.
Rip.
He's a bard child of a noble. What do you think happens?
And I quote to my flaw. One of my flaws.
One of my 7.
One of my 3, actually.
So he arrives back in the tavern, at which point everyone is there. You guys can finish whatever the hell you're doing in chat.
Well, we basically got back to the tavern and had dinner, I'm guessing.
Fair. Well, canonically you are there at the moment because this is the next morning.
Yeah. Yay, full night's rest.
Sir, I believe you used to wear more clothes.
That I did, my good bear, that I did. But you see, for I swung my sword last night, and I just sit down.
Yes, I can see that. What happened to your scabbard?
That-
Scabbard's a hard word to say in a Russian accent.
I
At least
don't actually know.
his scabbard doesn't burn this morning.
I appear to not be wearing my belt. That is
Yes.
where my scabbard is, where my belt is.
Very astute observation. Where is belt?
Wait, no belt? No clothes? Grabs bag, looks in bag. Huh, motherfuckers! I am missing a lot.
You seem to be having problems. Is this going to become my problem?
Now, unless you want to help. Picks up hunting rifle, make sure it's loaded.
How many shots you got?
I'm pretty sure it's a 5-shot rifle.
He has
Because I
however many
thought-
bullets it holds because all the others were taken.
They were in belt pouches on my belt.
Jess, to catch you up from because you've just gotten back. Trent has a sword and his underpants left. Everything else is stolen from him.
And the stuff I have here, so my armor's in my bag, so I at least have armor.
But Trent did the walk of shame in underwear with only a sword through town the next morning. Oh, it's also we skip till the next morning.
Okay.
What are odds of success?
I do not know, but it's something I'm willing to find out. With my sword and my gun and my armor, I get up and start putting my armor on.
What armor do you have again?
Leather armor. I put a studded vest on.
You are not filling me with confidence.
That is my job, though. You punch very well, my squishy friend. And I could use your fist in my battle to reclaim my items.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to fist.
The building, potentially.
You want me to fist someone you were with last night?
No, I did that plenty myself.
Oh, I didn't set it up. He just took the swing.
Why would I not? It's like you've never played D&D with me. I now unticked everything they stole and ticked everything else.
That's a very juttery gif I posted, but generally the preference. How I imagine Trent's character right now.
Except the leather vest. But yeah.
Leather vest instead of green shirt.
I'm pretty sure I can find a green shirt somewhere.
Tala just looks at.
The other alternative is I take all this stuff and we go kill that orc camp and I get money and rebuy my stuff and find it later.
But
What
then
did
you
you
will have
lose?
then you will have 2 lots of stuff.
Let's see.
You will fill up inventory space.
I lost. Yes, I have appeared to have lost my license I achieved yesterday. My belt pouches, which
I
had
have
my
no magic for you.
spare bullets, my scroll of pedigree proving that I am in fact a noble, my signet ring proving that I am also in fact a noble, and now I don't have nothing that people can kiss on my finger. I guess I just gotta kiss me instead. Also, my clothes, they are replaceable.
Well, I just found out where that finger has been. I will not kiss it.
I didn't understand what you said.
He just found out where that finger has been. He's not going to kiss it.
But what
Tell
hand
her-
did the ring go on?
Teller looks and says, "You should probably get your license back. Because if somebody uses that and casts magic, bad magic, you're in trouble."
It's okay. It just wins another wizard's jewel with apparently chief of magic.
I don't think he would accept that. Something tells me he's not the biggest fan of me, which is fine because he is a cunt.
Do you have any fans? I've seen you play music.
I have never been approached in the street in this town. I'm sure I have fans.
What about any town?
James,
Yes.
would I have fans in other towns potentially?
I will be back.
Roll, roll me another D100.
D100? That's not a D100 roll.
If it's a 100, he has an official fan club with jackets.
It's a 25.
Ah.
He has a crazy stalker fan.
No, to be
Who
fair,
do you,
that-
who do
that
you think
would've
took
been
all his stuff?
That would have been a 1.
What was that, James?
A crazy stalker fan would have been a 1. With
Oh,
a
that-
25, roll me a D6.
Plus charisma, yeah?
You have two towns that you're aware you have fans in, where there's people who the last couple of times you've been there have come
I'll be
to
back.
see you perform.
Sorry.
Well, yes, in other towns, 2 I think, I've had regulars come to see me sing for them. They even buy me drinks and don't care when I steal from them. I've even slept with 2 of them.
So that is 2 towns. How many towns have you been to?
I lost count. As you see, I traveled far and wide a little bit, and I discovered that I should get licensed to do magic, and I came here and snuck by on my family's name. They actually think they're gonna get paid.
So what I'm hearing is you've been to potentially hundreds of towns, and only 2 think you are good.
Well, there's a few other towns that have had slight issues with sleeping with the mayor's daughter, sleeping with the mayor's wife, sleeping with both the mayor's sister, wife, and daughter at the same time, but that is besides the point.
Hey, Trey,
Yes, you
roll me
do.
a
Yes,
couple more
but have you
D100.
slept with the
Can
mayor?
you roll me
Another
three-
D100?
No, can you roll me 4 more D100s for the sake of it?
4 D100s, okay.
He's rolling for nemesis.
I really am.
17, 26,
Yeah.
90, and 11.
I would also like to now point out, basically all my flaws at once, and the one I already showed because it's in the middle.
No, this is what
So,
you
Trey,
say.
I just rolled and I perfect matched one of your numbers.
Oh no, was that the 26?
The 90.
Oh.
To be fair, I had a really, really dangerous spread of D100. 87, 77, 77, 90.
Ugh. But yes, my flaws are perfect in line with how my character has been played.
Yep.
And,
Is one of them I fuck everything?
well, read the first one. I have an insatiable desire for carnal pleasures. Yes, it is.
I mean, I'm laying on the couch, so
Oh, fair. No, so it's I have an insatiable desire for carnal pleasures. By my words and actions, I often bring shame to my family. I hide a truly scandalous secret that could ruin my family forever.
I feel like 1 and 2 are correlations.
Sam.
Scandalous secret and carnal pleasures?
My character also wants to fuck everything.
Well, we have a match made in heaven.
Well, I think my flaw is something along the lines of I think I'm the main character in a hentai or something like that.
Beautiful.
What?
I mean, it says isekai, but I mean, we can convert that.
I just read Japanese word.
Isekai literally means otherworld adventure.
You've
But, I mean,
died
if you
and
want to
you've
convert
reborn
it
in
to
another
the other
instance.
one, I will happily oblige.
But I don't want to
Have you
fucking
been
roll
back
it.
to any of these towns you've been through?
Roll a D100.
I will roll a D100.
That's working out great for you so far.
That's not. Ignore that. On a high, yes. On a low, no. Yes.
So
Yes, I have.
Which
There's
one?
a reason.
Which one? The mayor's wife, the mayor's sister, or the mayor's wife, sister, and daughter at the same time?
Roll a D3.
Let's leave it up to random chance. Wife, sister, daughter at the same time.
Cool. So you went back to that town, right?
Yeah.
You're aware you have 4 children in that town?
I'll put that on my sheet. Allies and organization.
Family tree.
Maybe you should try sleeping with the mayor of that town. It might make the mayor feel
So
better.
yeah, you went back to that town and immediately found out when you were run out of town for debaucherous acts against political figures that night of debauchery has expanded your family line.
It's not my fault that he can't get it up.
Oh my god, I have a sudden terrible thought, James.
Uh-huh.
Nox has a political figure in their family.
God,
They're
so-
dead now, but
I stand by my words.
So anyway, are we going to go punch a building or punch a forest? Orc. People. Or something else?
What does that girl in Old El Paso ad say? Why don't we have both?
What is El Paso?
It's a place in Texas.
What is Texas?
It's very big.
quick question. That political figure he got it on with, what was their race?
I don't know, we'll figure that out later.
Please not half elf. Please not half elf.
Please be half elf, just to make Bailey speak for all. Let's just say I don't have a preference.
Fuck.
Males, females, teddy bears.
I will not be beheaded in sock drawer.
I would hide you in the sock drawer, that's fine. Oh no, Step Adventurer, what are you doing?
Well, that doesn't bode well. I just need to run a quick generator.
Oh no.
We need to have a talk later.
Oh, yeah. Bailey's
I
finally
need to
getting
examine your
detail.
family tree.
You need to add to my family. Oh, for
I
fuck's
mean, I
sake.
said examine, but
Examine.
your words may be apt.
So I guess I should start making another family tree. Yes, I'll start making another family tree. I'll make it to rival Lubash's in-game as we go.
Oh, anyway,
Just call me on.
we punch building and people, or we punch trees and orc.
I'd like to point out, Trent, you have become everything you said you wouldn't be.
So honestly, this is kind of intentional as well, to be honest. I mean, I specifically took those flaws knowing how this bard would end up being played. And I've never actually gone full stereotype bard before, so
You enjoying yourself?
I am
I know
so
the
far.
bard is.
He's gone full Twitch bard.
So, do we want to get his magic license back?
I mean,
Teller looks and says it's probably advisable.
hey, Frog,
Yeah.
you know how I helped you get your license, right?
Uh,
I'm gonna need you to help me get my license back. And I implore all of you to do it.
He looks at you. One eye is crusted over, the other is like half open. He's got stubble on like patching on his cheeks, and he is just currently like sitting there. And for the last 5 minutes, he's just been stirring his oatmeal in circles.
This is okay, my friend. I can help you aim.
goes to give you
Now.
a thumbs up, and because he uses the hand he's resting his head on, he just bashes his head on the table.
I look like it hurt, good friend. Now, I implore the rest of you to join Frog and I in reacquiring my items that the whore has stolen last night.
Just a quick question out of curiosity.
Yes, my teddy friend.
Do you remember where you were last night?
I remember the way I walked this morning.
Okay. Can you do it back? Can you do it in reverse?
I remembered how I got here this morning.
Okay.
I
Once
look and
again, you
say-
are filling me with confidence.
I look and ask, are you sure you didn't pay her with said items?
I am sure. For I asked how much she cost, and she said she was free. Much like myself.
Nothing
So
is free. Nothing is free.
I really should start charging for something I'm good at.
Well, let me know when you find something.
Tell her giggle, looks at the teddy bear, and just giggles slightly.
What are you laughing at?
She looks and says, that was a very nice comment.
It was meant to be scathing.
I stand up on the bench, 1 foot on the table, one on the seat. I would say draw my sword, but I would just pick it up and hold my gun down and be like, now, onwards before they sell them my shit! And walk over the table. And just walk over everyone else's tables in the way to the door.
What I'm hearing is he tried to do something dexterous while hungover.
Mm-hmm.
Make a dex check.
Dex save or dex check?
Dex check.
What can't be safe?
14. You do manage to make it to the end of the room.
Does he nearly fall?
A couple times.
That would have been so good. Onward, my noble companions.
I mean, pretty in character.
Okay, I follow idiot to certain death.
Can't wait to pick up Inspiring later.
Well, you've seen just how powerful that feat can be on Thursdays.
I already know how powerful it could be.
Let us go so we can respawn quickly.
Yes, we can read whatever you said. Walk on down. I just kind of like to start like humming a battle hymn as we walk.
So we're going to get okay.
I'm just assuming everyone's coming along first. I know it's just Frog and the teddy bear so far.
You got at least one cat following you.
Yeah,
More
I'll
to find
follow
out
you as well.
what's going to happen, but
I'll follow you, but I'm not going to say anything. I'll just follow you.
I was going to say, have you two rolled your d20s?
Oh, no.
Hey, you better have to roll your d20.
I'm fine. I just chill.
that's right.
You need to just quick roll one of the dice button on the left-hand side of area. You're both fine.
I will follow Trent character, just kind of shrug.
While walking off, James, I would like to fashion a very awkward, like, belt using some of my silk rope, and also tie my silk rope partially around my gun so I can strap it over my shoulder.
Sure. Make a survival check.
Oh no. No.
Successfully tie your gun to your back.
I know exactly what those words mean.
You may not be able to draw your weapon.
Survival checks.
You think you know what that means, Trent? We'll see.
Oh, man.
See, it's the whole thing. I am no good at surviving, as I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. You peasants can rough it. No, I'm not that.
Look, your mother has some kind of condition.
I'm not that stuck up yet.
If you were born with cutlery in mouth.
It's a saying, my teddy friend. It means I was born in privilege and wealth.
Okay, what happened to all that wealth?
My parents stole it from me, and by stole it from me, I mean they kicked me out of the family and said, no, you can't use their wealth. Little they know I use their name to get me places I shouldn't. Like, school! Oh, they do not realize, but they paid my entire tuition in one fell swoop. Although, as the school knows, they just gotta go put the invoice to themselves. I said I'd deliver it, and then I gave it to somebody. It might get there, it might not. That's not my issue. As far as they're aware, my family is good for it, which it is, if it gets to them. And James is like writing down plotline, plotline, plotline.
Oh, you've already given me like 4 tonight.
Debt collector's kneecaps, debt collector's elbow.
How much is the Owen child support payment?
Blackmail for bastard children.
That's fine.
How much is the Owen child support payments?
What's child support payment? I have no money. I don't make any money.
No, see,
Sure.
that's the thing. You owe nothing now because you have nothing now.
Just wait until that Skyrim messenger comes and tries to find you. Oh, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Trying to reach you by your extended warranty.
And it's a summons to family court.
3 kingdoms over.
Oh. Steals again. Can't wait for Zaz to hunt me down. I'm unlicensed, so it makes sense.
He is bumping around the area somewhere.
Yeah, it's true. And he'd be fully licensed by now. What is this song? This is a very Australian song, as it's just talking with an Australian accent.
Okay.
I did not realize Gloom in the Corner had such a soft song.
Weird.
It's like a piano with them talking over it, by the way, Haley. It's great.
Like 8 minutes long. What's going on? 9 minutes long. What's going on?
Yeah.
Fair.
So, we're off to see the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not seeing the
wonderful
wizard.
wizard of dicks.
We're off to see the horse. We're on the yellow brick road to see the horse.
Obviously.
Yeah, so it takes.
Are you sure it's not the red light?
It takes you probably 20 minutes to get there before you arrive at Madame Magnolia's Magnificent Manor. That's what it says on the sign out the front. The front door is currently closed.
Well, it was a magnificent time.
How much of it do you remember?
James, how much do I remember?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all of it until you fell asleep.
Well, you see, it was a lovely night. Sensual passion. Sensual loving. Some fist. And I think a goat. But then I fell asleep and I woke up out here. It may not have been a goat. It could have been a satyr. Either way, it was hairy and very handy.
You sure Sittles wasn't a throwback from the 70s?
70s? No, I think they're about 20. See, this is so for people who don't really know me that well, this is basically Trent's normally everyday life bit uncensored for D&D.
Yeah.
As I normally censor myself for D&D, but now I'm a horny bard. Much like my real life, except I'm not talented in any way or form in real life.
You're just I think the only one here with an actual university degree.
Exactly. I've been privileged to go to school.
Yeah, sorry, I never made it that far.
I mean, I've done 2 university courses. One I made it halfway through, and then yeah.
And
Then I met Haley. Haley's the only good thing to come out of my second university course.
Yay.
And to think, if you didn't get fined on the first day, we probably wouldn't have spoke.
What happened?
So basically, me and Haley first met at orientation. We kind of got along, I guess, but we were just kind of both there. No one was really talking to us both, except one guy who kind of dragged us together. And then on the first day of school, I was on the tram going to school. Haley was on the tram, currently trying to get fined.
Trying to get fined. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah. Unsuccessfully getting fined. And then she walks over and goes, "Hi," and I'm like, "Getting fined?" And then we just started talking from there.
Fun.
I just want to take it.
Beat down the door of the whorehouse?
I was going to at least knock on the door first.
What beat off on door on her house?
I'd like to beat the door.
Yeah. We're closed.
Is Mother Mongolia in? I have something to ask of her.
We're closed.
Unlike your mom's leg.
Unfortunately, I need my clothes. I would then like to attempt to kick the door in with my 10 strength score.
Go right ahead. You kick the door frame buckles, the window above you opens, make a deck save.
What plan?
Advantage?
With a 15 is enough for you to step out of the way of the chamber pot that was just emptied from the second story.
My taunting only works when people hear it.
I think I just found our way in, friends.
The window then slams shut.
Yeah.
I think I just found our way in, friends. I would like to climb up to the second window.
Athletics check.
I have one in that.
Holy
You
crap!
get to the second story.
I was going to say, Bailey, did you follow them?
Well, I wanted to see how it plays out. I've got nothing else to do at the moment.
Because I'm basically sitting on your shoulder at the moment just watching this shit.
I like how I brought a posse of people trying to climb up a building so far. I don't know if you're going to follow me, or should I let you in when I get inside?
Oh, well, what is planned from here?
I'm kind of making it up as I go.
Oh, good.
I love those type of plans. They always end so wonderfully.
How are you getting in window?
Should we follow him?
I'd like to... James, did the window pull open or not?
Swings
Did it go
outwards.
outward? Okay. I'd like to try and swing it open.
Sure.
Elvina.
Make a athletics
Yes.
check.
Oh no.
Make a
Oh,
deck
you.
save with disadvantage as you're
Oh, what save, sorry?
Deck save with disadvantage.
How's it, 11?
You're back on the first floor, and you take three bludgeoning damage from falling off the second story.
You had a question?
As you yank the window open, and it just swings you straight off the balcony.
Hello, friends. I see you joined me here today again.
I was going to say, I look at Nox, you had a question?
Would you be kind enough to stick your head through the lock and see if there's anyone on the other?
See, I can get in without even doing that.
I mean, window is open. Somebody throw me.
Okay.
How much do you weigh?
Up and throw it.
I'm a teddy bear.
I pick the teddy bear up and I throw
Make
it.
an athletics check. Bear is yeeted through second story window.
Let us in!
See, here's the thing.
Bailey, what was your athletics check for?
Oh, I said okay, so I just picked him up and thrown him.
Between the two of you, Bear is definitively yeeted through second story window.
Okay, well, I said I picked the bear up and
I
throw it.
was just
So.
going to mage hand
You
him.
just
So
grabbed
he got
one-
in
you just
safely.
grabbed one arm each and just boom. You land.
Wait, does
you
everyone
land
remember to
roll.
let go?
You land roll and a tiefling woman in a nightgown just sort of looks at you and then looks back out the window and completely disregards you.
Oh yeah, I look like a
Muttering
teddy
something
bear.
about, the fuck?
I'm just gonna lay there still.
And she shouts at the window, "Who throws a teddy bear?"
My more concerning question was, did the kobold remember to let go? Because I'm like 8 foot tall throwing something.
I mean, like, yeah, I suppose I would have let go. Does that even work, though? With how tall you are?
You've
I mean, no.
you've grabbed,
See, what-
thrown forwards, and then Bailey's just continued the momentum.
Okay.
Basically, Bailey threw both of us up, and then you threw the rest of the way.
That's what I assumed.
There you go. I'm just gonna lay there still until she leaves the room.
She walks over, lays on the bed, and starts filing her nails.
Looking away from me.
She's looking at her nails.
Well, I'm gonna very slowly move to the door. Is the door open?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Do I
Oh,
get my Do I get my advantage from innocuous?
If you weren't moving,
I'm mundane.
So,
if you weren't moving, you would have it. She doesn't notice you sneak out of the room.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I
You're
mean,
in the hallway.
as I go, I'm walking down the hallway and trying to get to the front door.
I'm sitting here trying to wonder if I should just climb back up the building again.
You make it down to the first
I'm
story.
looking at them
There
going,
is three
should I
people down
have
there
a rope?
drinking.
If only James was talking right now, Peter.
Sorry.
You make it
I didn't hear a word of
downstairs.
that.
There are three people drinking at the bar that are also there. None of them are really paying you attention. And there is one hobgoblin next to the door.
Is he looking, I assume, away from the door?
He's looking at the door, out, basically trying to peer between the cracks to see if Trent has gone yet.
I would like to. Can I investigate the door some more
Sure.
to see if I can open it some more and knock a bit and kind of do what the hobgoblin's doing, I guess, to see if anyone's behind the door.
Sure.
Investigation check.
Yeah.
It's a door.
You're examining. That's a yellow eye. You're examining. You're examining.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and sneak up to the door and open it.
Yep.
There's someone behind the door if you want to break it down. It might hurt their face, but it also might improve it.
Another stealth check.
Stealth.
Ooh.
Let me use my inspiration I don't have.
You make it pretty much all the way to the door, and then as you're making it to the door, you kick over the hobgoblin's sword that was leaning against the wall, and it clatters.
As soon as I do that, I'm just gonna go completely limp.
Roll a deception check with advantage.
Advantage. Deception. Ooh, that wasn't great.
James.
He believes that you're just a bear.
Me.
James.
What?
Do I see his eye disappear?
Yes.
I'd like to open the door!
Athletics check. Okay, how are you opening the door?
Door handle and push!
Headbutt
Make
door.
a strength attack roll.
So I'm just gonna roll a strength saving throw because it'll be the same unless I get proficiency bonus.
No, you don't get proficiency with a door.
That's a 13.
It's technically advantage because it's a surprise attack.
Oh, fuck.
Improvised weapon damage, so default.
2d4.
Oh dear.
And you knock him prone. And I need a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage from Mikey.
How many default? 1?
2.
Well, so what am I doing? Dexterity saving throw.
Disadvantage because you're prone.
Wow. Nice.
Excellent.
Mikey, roll me a d100 as you were sent flying across the room as the door sweeps you hurtling into the middle of the room. Mikey rolled a 13. Jess, can you roll me a d100?
$46.
Yeah. I am doing some quick math in my
I will be back.
Yep.
Wait, where was Jess?
Oh no,
This-
Jess is rolling in relation to Mikey rolling. There was 2
Oh,
d100s
okay.
needed.
This is going so well.
You're welcome.
The teddy bear is swept in the direction of the bar. The teddy bear hurdles over the bar, hits the wall, rolls down behind the bar. Mikey, you are soggy. You are suddenly soaking up a lot of alcohol that was spilled on the floor.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
You have become a bar rag.
Oh boy.
Trust me, it's not the worst place you could have landed.
You're right. It's not.
I was gonna say, does he have to make a con check against all the alcohol?
No, because he's not technically imbibing it. I'll put it this way: if Jess had rolled below you, you were landing in the spittoon. And if you'd rolled above a 90, you were landing somewhere even less savory.
Toilet.
I'm back.
You'll never find out. Mikey is now drenched in 9 different kinds of alcohol because he's become a bar rag.
But the door is open.
The door is open, and the hobgoblin is seeing stars wedged behind the door against the wall.
I would like to walk in.
For reference, the reason you got the door open on a 7 was because he was no longer holding it. You only had to overcome the fact that the door was not locked.
Yeah, I know that.
What I'm hearing is he had to open a door.
It sounds like this. I realize that Maya hasn't played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons with me.
I was gonna say, don't you know the deadliest thing in D&D
Wait,
is the door?
That question doesn't make sense to me.
What question?
Oh, let me rephrase it.
Trent asked me a question, and like I can't wrap my head around it.
I wish to join the Trent in walking in. Kind of like, hey.
I'm just waiting on this question because it's relevant to what
Hopefully that's better.
Oh yeah, like for puns, go to town. You don't even have to. You've just come from an academy. Go to town.
Okay.
That first one made no sense.
Yeah, look, after I reread it again, I'm like, yeah, look, James ain't gonna be able to decipher that. I can barely decipher it.
He asked me how many spells he would know for the sake of puns for vicious mockery. But the first question I get is, so question, how many spells would I know for the purpose of vicious mockery?
See, it made sense in my head when I typed it out.
And I'm like, a what? Vicious mockery is a cantrip.
So, 1.
But yes, go Pun City.
Yeah, 100 pre-rated ones. Some that I can't use without changing some names, but that's whatever. Coolio.
So you walk.
Hey, walk on in and be like, is Madame home?
The lady behind the bar sort of puts her hands on her hips, steps sideways, which means she digs her 2-inch heels into the back of Mikey's head, squishing him further into the
Honestly, I'm
spilled
surprised she
ale
didn't
on the
slip.
floor.
Oh.
And what of it?
Well, you see, I had a lovely time here last night, but I have appeared to have been stolen from in your fine establishment. Now, I'm sure it was a misunderstanding. That means that I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding because I just left it behind, right?
I have spoken with my girls. The girl who brought you in last night, you didn't have money to pay. They took the material.
She said she was free.
Free as in she did not have a booking for that night.
But I meant as in the cost of money.
You should have clarified.
I
This is
did
a working
clarify.
establishment.
But I was not aware of that. You see, I was unable to consent to anything. As I barely remember last night. I only remember how to get here because I walked there from here this morning. So, I again will ask you, may I please have my stuff returned to me, for it is not yours to keep.
Citation
You can keep the
needed. The opinions about to be expressed do not portray those of the Dungeon Master. Well, it's too bad. If you weren't in the right frame of mind, you shouldn't have been on the street. You had what was coming to you.
That's content warning.
that was with
Just from underneath their
that
foot.
was for the
she hears-
citation before it.
Just from underneath their foot, she hears hashtag me too.
She picks up the bear. Girls, you've got to stop leaving your bloody gifts here. And she just throws you across the room at the bin. You
Can I
straightly
attempt to
slap
catch
on
him?
The wall. She threw you to the opposite side of the room.
Oh.
And he just wetly slaps against the wall.
I would like to pull my viola.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage, which I believe you halve.
Well, I also have this. Was it longer than 30 feet?
Probably about 30 feet.
Yeah, cool. If it counts as like falling damage, I don't.
No, it's impact damage, but you have resistance to it anyway, because it's a wall.
Yeah. 1 damage.
Yes.
James, for the purpose of something or other, am I able to use my rapier as a bow on my violin?
Once.
Yeah, once.
Good to know.
I refer you to the image I put in chat.
If you roll below a 10, you're going to ruin the strings on your violin.
If you roll above a 10, you're going to ruin the strings on your violin.
You get a handful of notes off.
I will still do that anyway for the moment.
Yeah, what's the harm? Ruin the 1 possession you still have.
Tricks on you, I have a lyre.
You broke that.
No, I broke the lute. Bards be like.
Instruments for days.
One man
I'd like-
orchestra.
I would like a d20 roll, I'm assuming.
Roll your performance check or whatever you're doing.
I would like to do a bardic inspiration to Mikey
Sure.
with my violin.
Roll a d20 because you have to play your instrument, Jess.
Oh no!
Rapier, violin, shing.
Does it still go off though?
No,
Oh. Do I use a bardic inspiration?
no,
Okay.
because you've just gone, huh? You just cockily put it on there, and then just as you've just gone forwards, half an inch, you see, ting 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 ting.
Nope, other way around.
As you just immediately slice through all of them.
That did not go as planned. Put that back.
Uh,
Rapier towards Madame and said, I
Yes,
suggest
the
you
third time it goes.
reconsider with an intimidation roll.
Roll your intimidation with disadvantage after breaking it. She looks back at you, leans on the counter. Oh, you're not even close to the biggest thing that's come in here and tried to intimidate me. and from what I heard, you're not much of a grower either.
Oh,
Make a wisdom saving throw, I believe. Vicious mockery is.
Vicious mockery is a wisdom.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
That does not save.
I was going to say, is Throg there as well?
You take 5 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next melee attack.
That's true.
Throg is just sort of still hung over in the back, going, huh?
Are they all like grouped together?
There's 2 of them sitting at the bar and the madam behind the bar. And the hobgoblin who's currently unconscious ran into the wall. It's a battle of the bards that Trent didn't even realize he was in.
Yeah.
Drop me a beat. It's a rap battle now. Please don't make me rap. I can't.
Hey, I can give you some stage lighting.
Trent,
James?
you're a blonde millennial, and I'm a 30-something. I'm a 30-something dad. Neither of us should be rapping.
Makes me think of Whose Lines Are Anyway with Colin and Ryan.
Colin mockery.
Pretty much.
And Ryan
So
Stein.
Jess is throwing a hand grenade into the room. At who?
The lady.
Con-save.
Oh God.
So the 2 at the counter fall unconscious. This one does damage, so you need to do your damage as well.
Well, I threw it directly at her, so
Yeah,
she doesn't get to make the con save. She falls. You hit them. That's what you remember. You read the thing in the bombs about it. So I can either aim directly at the person, or I can aim directly at the thing.
Yeah,
no,
that was for half damage. I'm not sure about the prone effect, but yes. Give me a moment. I'm doing some math in my head, except for the fact that she's immune because it's poison damage.
No, interesting.
She's a construct.
She's a yuntai.
But they are a yuntai.
Don't care.
The other 2 are laughing on the ground. She's a magically imbued snake person. Who else would be running a tavern? I wasn't going to be cliche and make them a tiefling.
I mean, I would run a tavern.
So she just sort of looks at you. That wasn't very nice.
While it's going on, I'm just going to try and sneak out of the room, try and find Trent's stuff.
At which point she snaps her fingers and Mikey flies across the room as she casts Catapult on you.
Stop throwing teddy bear.
She throws him at Jess, who's in the doorway.
Can I make a dex save?
No, it's an attack roll against you. For
I was going to say,
damage.
I was going to say, wait, can she throw him?
If he's less than 5 pounds, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not an unattended object.
He is when he's upside down on a
When
trash
he's
can.
laying next to a trash can, he is.
Oh, so she does that before he got up and
probably
started.
as he's getting up, not realizing he's a thing. Or worst case scenario, she throws the trash can that he's in.
Yeah.
Either way, it's less than 5 pounds.
Did I soak up 5 pounds worth of alcohol?
No.
I'm like one step away from being a Molotov
Oh my
cocktail.
god.
Yeah?
How dead am I?
Well, that's
Did you
natural
crit?
20.
You crit with
Peter,
the
can you stop talking over people?
That's a
I
crit.
asked.
So because I'm a teddy bear, it should be 1 damage, right?
Except for Catapult does not abide by improvised weapons rules.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, again, how dead am I?
Let me check.
I'm just thinking of realism. Have you ever had a teddy bear thrown at you?
Yeah. See,
Did
the
it
problem
hurt?
is,
Yes.
Catapult gives 0 shits and does 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
What else 2d8?
3d8, looking at it now.
Okay.
Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried. The object
Did I
flies in a
put that
straight
wrong?
line
Hey,
up
let's
to
get
90 feet in the direction you choose before falling to the ground. Stopped early if it impacts with a solid surface or if the object strikes a creature. The creature must make a dex save, so you do get a dex save.
So what I'm hearing is it only works on objects and not creatures.
The bucket's an object, though.
Yeah, she flings the bin that you're in. The object strikes something. So
Take
she
that.
can't actually crit on it because it's a saving throw anyway.
Take that.
So you take slash over 3d8. Is it half damage? No, she just hits the wall beside you. You
Yay!
take no damage. So Mikey just clatters into the wall beside you. Also, Mikey, you're in a weird state with your character being for the fact when you're hiding as a mundane object. For at least her, you would be considered an unattended object. For the spell, on the other hand, it's this weird. It's basically a moral grey area. So it's weird that it's something I'll need to make a formal decision on during the week.
I look at her and just cheekily say, "Your aim's a little off, isn't it?" Can we please have?
You hear a fin groan.
Can we please have our my friend's stuff back?
I told you, he didn't have money to pay for one of my girl's services, so we took what we were owed.
And I'll take what I am owed back.
Can I just lean past the door frame on Nox's shoulder and go, how much?
50 gold.
I just look at her as like...
casually opens up a coin purse and starts counting.
The items you took are worth much more than that.
I also pull out just 10 gold and add it to the pile as well.
So I think you should return majority of those items because the clothes themselves are worth 50.
But we'll only be selling them for 25 because you don't get full purchase value when you sell something to a second-hand store.
Maybe you don't. Because I'm pretty sure.
She brushes her cheek, bats her eyes, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I didn't get to cast my spell.
No, she beat you to it. You save against being charmed. Stop rolling high damage!
Now I need to change this conversation. Where's the charm bit?
Person does not land.
Quick question. What race is she?
Yuntai.
Yuntai. That's right.
Yuntai
That doesn't work.
That's why Jess's poison bomb didn't work on her.
That doesn't work. That would work. Look at your spell, just made me realize.
I like how I'm like, they're gonna go fight bandits tonight, and then Trent decided to get drunk and derail the entire session.
Which is amazing.
Looking around your fine establishment, I just realized your mum must have been really shit of aberration spells, because clearly she failed to use protection with you.
Is that technically a vicious mockery?
That is a vicious mockery. My DC is 15.
Do bards get proficiency in wisdom saving throws? I'm going to say no since you have a 1. So
I
fails.
do not. We have charisma dexterity.
So she fails. She takes 3 damage, and she's got disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Now I'm going to try and sneak out of the room.
I was going to say...
dead at you, so at the moment you said...
Well, yeah, if she's not looking at me, then it's when I try and sneak.
You're next to the door.
Okay.
You're literally like 5 feet from Trent.
So, to use this, how do I...
She threw you at Jess, who's at the door.
I got someone kick pin.
At this point,
Can I-
Nox sticks his head and says, "But got the gold. Can you get his
Okay.
stuff?"
Can
If you pay me the gold, I will give you back his items.
I knock the
Cool,
bin
so-
over and step forward. Like I pretend to stumble over the bin as I step forward.
Yep. She pays you no mind.
Nox makes his
Probably
way
around-
in.
It's probably around this
Having
time the
to
other two
duck
girls
the
stand
bloody
up and
door.
head upstairs. So was it Bailey?
Nox would have to duck to get through this door, wouldn't he?
Close.
I doubt it's 8 foot tall.
Yeah, you would have to duck slightly.
Yeah, so Nox ducks slightly and then gets in and goes to full height and goes, "Okay, so I'll hold on to the gold, you go get the items, and once they're here, we'll do it."
She just snaps her fingers twice, and the same girl from last night, Trent, walks downstairs with all of your items. About 10 seconds later, almost as if they were expecting this. Or at least she heard this commotion for the last 5 minutes.
So, she was... What was she that got me last night? Race-wise?
Half elf.
Half elf.
Half elf. Oh, perfect.
No.
I've got a thing for her. No?
No,
Okay.
not half elf. Half elf was something else. This is. I'm gonna go stock standard human for the sake of simplicity.
Didn't you say elf?
I thought you said
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
no,
an elf.
She's an elf.
Yeah.
Yes, half elf was something else. She is an elf.
Nah, 1 minute.
Trent needs to scroll down his vicious mockery list.
Let's roll up.
Why make this hard?
Oh, it's
No,
you
mate.
again.
Yeah, go,
Oh,
Trent.
it's you again. Oh, I hate looking at your face. I'd love to cast invisibility on you, but that means I'd have to touch you again.
Roll your damage.
If
Give me a second.
Oh, good thing I was drunk. Ignore the fact I can't cast invisibility.
She just sort of stops and reels back for a second. That's not very nice for someone in your situation. I thought you'd be a little bit more humble considering your meager showing at the moment.
Is that meant to be a vicious mockery, or...
She's not a bard.
Mega showing, I look down and all I see is Adonis. I mean, I can't make that joke.
Roll a d12 for paper plate.
Actually, I can make that joke, because Adonis is a Goliath I knew from a few years back.
So she walks around. She walks around and she places the stuff at the counter with the madam, and so it walks back up and stands at the top of the stairs, glaring at you.
Ah, my items! I see that you have found where I left them.
We never said we didn't take them.
Well, I do remember being forced out of here last night by Mr. Unconscious over there.
You only paid for the evening.
Could have just asked me to leave.
Could have come here with actual money.
I didn't come here on my own volition. You know this.
You willingly
Before
walked
I
in the door
was
last
entrapped
night.
to come here.
You willingly walked in the door last night.
I don't remember being willing at all. I remember being dragged in.
Most of my patrons from last night would say something different.
Yes, but unlike your patrons, you don't know where I'm going with this. Ignore this line.
Unlike my patrons, they have. You don't have money. They do.
Ah, yes, but
My patrons are patrons because they can pay.
I never
Oh,
intended.
you stupid sex fiend. Can you at least come over and make sure this is everything?
I would love to. I like to strut over, leaning back a little in the.
Sure.
Do I have the
Make an
great
acrobatics
spell?
check as you get close to the bar as the floor is slick.
Acrobatics?
Yes. Yeah.
Can I slide?
Step, 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 slide and glide.
I'd like to wink at the one I had last night and then blow a kiss at Madame as I get to the bar.
Oh god.
So what do I say at the bar, James? Is that everything?
Roll an investigation check.
Why an investigation?
Hey, Trent, can you tell me? Can you describe your items to me? Like what was your fancy clothes, your signet ring?
I haven't decided what my signet ring was yet. My clothes were, simply put, marvelous elvish designed silk, top of the line. In fact, I stole it from my father. Has his initials engraved,
Embroidered.
Monogrammed.
embroidered on the collar. His initials were MM.
Well, the two M's are there.
Is his name Monty Monty?
I don't know what his name is.
So all the items are there. And everything looks in place to you.
I specifically want to get the look at the scroll of pedigree, open it to make sure.
It's all there.
Okay. And the license?
Yep.
Okay.
Are they
And my belt?
real?
What was it, Trent?
And my belt?
Your belt is there. Sheep's attached.
Belt pouch?
Are my bullets inside of the belt pouches where I left them?
They seem to be.
Okay.
Are you going to sit there and count all 45 of them?
I might. Oh, piss Madam off. I would like to open my belt pouches and start counting.
Oh god.
As you just in front of you just start slowly counting the money. You're like,
I'd like to count louder than her.
One, two. As it slowly erupts into a shouting match.
As we get louder to shouting, I'd like to start counting in Dwarvish.
As she starts counting in Elvish.
In response to that, I'd like to start aggressively counting in Primordial.
As she starts counting in Infernal.
Oh god. Bloody hell.
I would then like to
this point-
quickly count to try and beat her there because I have 45 and she has 50.
I was going to say, you can go,
Just before
Bailey.
you finish, you just
At this
slide
point, I'd like to
across,
take
it says 50.
paperwork.
What?
At this point, I'd like to take the paperwork
Yeah,
from his pile of clothing.
go right ahead.
I'd still like to sneak out of the room.
Yeah, you can get outside easily. She is heavily distracted at this point.
No, I'm sneaking further into the building.
There is a person standing at the top of the stairs, and the only other place to go is the bathroom.
No.
This is
Unless you're gonna
basically
wash
a
yourself.
tavern. This is basically the same as the tavern you were in before. There's the tavern, the bathroom, and then all the rooms are upstairs.
Then I go outside, I guess.
Yep.
I mean, there's a window you can climb through.
Yeah, so I'd like to take all of his paperwork
Yeah, you can do
from
that.
his.
And then they arrive at 50, within 50 and 45 within seconds of each other.
Put all the bullets in.
Oh god.
Was my ring there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everything
Is
in
it
order?
real?
Madame?
Who knows?
Everything appears to be in order.
Those are the words
Shut
they
up,
use.
sex fiend. I wasn't talking to you. Madame, is everything in order?
All of these items are here. He does not seem to be missing anything.
Ah, but how do I know you haven't swapped any of them?
Shut up.
Your shirt is monogrammed. Your signet ring has an emblem on it. I couldn't swap bullets out for anything else unless what? I'm going to put pebbles in there.
Exactly.
And your belt is garish and not worth anything.
You mean fantastic and glorious?
Garish in last season.
Glorious and always in season.
Oh god.
You followed a bar to another place with charisma people in it. What did you expect?
A sensible conversation.
Given how my day went, I'm amazed you went into this expecting not to get fireballed immediately.
I was, but still.
Madame?
To be fair, I was expecting to like kick in the door or like push in the door and then hit with a parlor gun.
Me too.
I'm almost pretty happy that we weren't, because this is just hilarious.
Madame, with that, I'd like to thank you for your hospitality, and we shall now be leaving. I literally just look at Dermo and point to the door.
I blow you a kiss. I bow on the way out after putting everything on, and then just tell Madam that I'll be back.
As you walk across the room, your pants fall off and your shirt comes undone as the buttons fall off.
Don't even care. I sit there and I flap my shirt, showing my glistening armor.
I did say your pants fell down as well.
I don't care. I just walk through town in underwear twice.
No, he does the pants shuffle.
I believe you mean 3 times.
Doesn't matter. As I get to the door, I pull my pants up, blow Madame a kiss, turn around, and walk out.
Yep.
Who has mending?
No, nothing is broken. The buttons have fallen off because they were badly sewn on.
Ah.
That's pretty accurate.
No, you also notice that the one button that is still standing there is not the steel and gold buttons that were originally on there. They are cheap wooden buttons, painted silver.
I don't even care.
They stole your fucking buttons.
I will get the buttons back. It is fine. You know what? No, I'm walking back in there. Fuck the shit.
Gravel, please.
But they stole his button.
It's not worth it at this moment.
Are you grappling me?
Yeah.
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll based on strength.
So just a strength saving throw?
Strength check.
It's just a strength check because you're not proficient with it. Does that hit your AC?
By 1, yes.
Make a athletics check opposed by an athletics or acrobatics check.
I will do an acrobatic.
Of course you will.
Oh no.
You are grappled. He has you in a full Nelson.
Just keeps walking away with him. Just no.
Can I see for the door?
It shuts behind you as you exit.
Being carried to the street. Oh, have my buttons!
Trent is trying to think of another line. I can hear the cogs turning.
Yo, thinking. I'm actually just oh, here's one. The dog, you're so ugly! I succubus told you she would just want to risk ruining the friendship!
Whenever you tried to post-beat it did not send.
I'm not sure how clear what I said was.
I
So,
didn't hear most of
I
it.
will
I
repeat.
got it.
You're so ugly! A succubus told you she didn't want to risk ruining the friendship.
You hear nothing from inside.
Doesn't actually count as a vicious mockery because there's no line of sight.
Five D8. What's Pete doing?
I think you're trying to put me to sleep. If you're trying to put me to sleep, Peter, you're short by 5.
Peter, you're muted.
Apparently I was. I tried to cast sleep on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure,
gathered
high
that. You also what you tried to send before didn't send.
It was a sleep spell.
Ah,
Oh, awkward.
Doesn't sleep automatically target the highest HP creature there first?
Lowest first.
Lowest.
Lowest creatures.
Lowest creature in order they
lowest
choose.
creatures that are deemed an enemy by the caster. Because he's casting it with, in this instance, only Trent would have been considered the enemy.
But I didn't have enough points.
No, short by 5.
Yes.
I have 25 current hit points.
So
Out of 33.
you drag him away.
I just keep yelling obscenities towards Meadow.
I just imagine I'm sitting there going, shh, to him.
God, if you're going to dominate me, at least buy me a drink.
You're Tony Stark punching the hole. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Well, that's not good.
So the thing is, if Bailey started doing that, he might actually succeed.
I'm calm. I'm calm. You can let me go now.
Not till we get back to the tavern.
Calm. You can let me go now. I swear. I promise. Nothing will happen when you let me go.
Sounds perfectly calm.
Oh god.
Yeah, good try, Bailey.
Could your role
Please,
have been
please
more
notice my
bipolar?
natural 1, Bailey.
Yeah, my +6 to insight couldn't help me.
No, with a 29 against the bard, you are not inciting them. You would have to have expertise to even match him, and then you would only match him. No one in the party is physically capable of seeing through that persuasion.
I believe him, but guess what? I'm still ignoring him.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, it posted that time, so that's all good.
Yes, and that still doesn't get him.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it! I said, let me go, damn it! I'd like to try and muscle my way out, because that's where my thought is. I'm not thinking clearly. Muscle!
Athletics checks. Bailey?
She stole my buttons! That's my buttons! I might as well just be wearing peasant clothes!
At least you get clothes.
I can give you clothes if you want clothes!
I was going to say, I just, Alvina says, what about the other thing? Are they the same?
Oh, God.
My other thing?
Your ring.
I can't really see at the moment.
Also, when he examined it, it seemed to be right.
This is why I missed the appraisal skill. I was complaining about this to Haley the other day. I'm pretty sure she was just listening to be polite to me. But I really missed the appraisal skill.
To be fair, in 3.5 Trent, you never had the skill you needed. You're like, I wish I took this on this character. Then you take it on the next character and it never comes up.
Look,
Yeah,
I don't care.
had use rope.
Even if I wasn't proficient, an appraisal skill would be very useful in this aspect to tell if the buttons are there, if the ring is correct, because I can appraise the items.
Just use perception.
But it's not the same.
It is.
Perception's touching, feeling, looking, tasting.
Okay, as opposed to appraisal.
Shut up! Stop using Wizard of the Coast logic on me.
I think the only thing that you don't do in appraisal is taste it, right?
I don't know.
Depends on what you're appraising.
Yeah, exactly.
Why does this diamond taste like a beer glass?
To use Pete's favourite word. Anyway.
You arrive back at the tavern.
So it's like, what, 9 a.m. at the moment?
Probably 9:30.
Well,
Shall we go hunting or?
I don't know, I've lost
hunting.
1 hit point.
I can fix that.
It's fine.
Nox walks over to a chair at a table and puts him down in it.
Throg goes to walk in behind you all and just immediately headbutts the top of the door frame. because he forgets to duck.
So I think that went very well.
Well for you, maybe. You still have your buttons.
Again, I not wear clothes.
You have buttons for eyes.
The man is not wrong.
How would you like it if I replaced your old buttons with wood and silver? It's useless. My head is all over it.
Strangely enough, I cannot see on eyeballs. What are my buttons made of?
What are his buttons made of? I would like to praise them. I know they are made of button.
They're black. They're black, but you can't see them through your seething rage.
They look like buttons. You know what buttons look like? Go look in the mirror. You're small, but I'll hold you up for it.
Yes.
I need some buttons. And I get up and go look for buttons.
Yeah, you cannot tell what his buttons look like through your unyielding rage.
Yeah, I feel like somebody pushed this button, hey.
Don't you make jokes about buttons.
Why do I get the
I
feeling that
cast light on him.
Barbarian is going to come in?
Why?
Because it sounded right at the time. I'm not thinking clearly, and it's the only spell that I could cast in rage really quickly and easily.
James,
Hey, buddy, I think you need to lighten up.
I'd like to walk off. Apparently, I am just a baby.
I'd like to check the paperwork I took.
Yep.
Can I assist?
Sure. Investigation from one of you.
I didn't know. I did not know there was writing on this GIF I posted.
You have advantage, Bailey.
Oh, I do too. Shit. Investigation again. Yeah.
Didn't help, but yeah. 16.
It all seems to be intact. All seems to say exactly what it should say. Seems to be on the right paper.
Oh, I found a way better GIF that fits up the current theme.
At least as far as you guys know from not actually knowing what these things look like normally.
Excuse me, Mr. Wizard. May I have a look at your magic license?
Slaps book on table, opens book. About 3 pages deep, meticulously folded in. It's basically one of those envelope slips on the page. He just delicately opens it. Here you go.
I'd now like to compare the two.
They look exactly the same except for the names.
This one has the wrong name on it.
So the paperwork seems to be in place.
That's good.
I'm unsure who's typing, but I'm expecting to get a message. Given that sound, I'm assuming Trent.
I can't wait for those forgeries to come up at a later date.
So we go hunt orc
Imagine
now?
at the start of the session going, I don't know if I have enough planned.
You're welcome.
Me last
Yeah, I
night.
do.
You're welcome, Haley.
So I was going to say, we hunt an orc now?
Well, somebody's
Thank
off
you.
looking for buttons. So
You say hello to Benjamin. I knew I had one more.
Dermont gets up and walks straight out of the tavern.
Did you say someone?
No, Trent does.
Oh,
Dermont.
fair.
I said I did that when I was having a sissy fit.
Yeah.
He just leaves.
Say hello to Benjamin when you find buttons.
I give back Throgs.
Hello, Benjamin. Oh, hello there.
Wizard license.
Damn it, Trent.
And proceed to store Dermont's magic papers.
I feel like James has just like cupped his face with my message. Yes, wish to confirm.
Seems okay.
He's mentally cupping his face.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Trent, what have you done?
God. Have you gone back to the...
No, I did not go back.
He
Are
has
you
an
sure?
evil smile on his face, Trent. What have you done?
Oh, wait. I have a question. Was the key left with your other stuff, or did
It
you
was
take
in my
that with
backpack.
you? Okay.
It was left in the tavern.
I can't remember the command to GM roll.
/GM.
Actually, no, /GR now.
Yeah, it actually says
That's
if you go
right,
to the
yeah.
top of the chat.
Either or.
I need to make a note on that message as well.
Bailey's character kind of got ripped off. They said we get all this stuff back. They switched out the buttons and still took full price.
Yeah, guarantee they overcharged us as well, but hey.
Thank God Nox doesn't have to fucking eat food, isn't it?
I mean, a bomb would have solved the problem a lot easier. But that's just my opinion.
One minute.
So, everyone, how have you liked the Trent session?
It's about what I expected.
So what's everyone else doing while he's heading into town?
I was going to say, I'm just going to talk to everyone and say, so what does Bad Orcman do to have Poster wanting him?
Yeah, I don't think that's enough to follow him in secret. Just to make sure he's not doing anything stupid.
He just goes into a clothing store.
Has to buy golden buttons.
Well, I'm following him anyway, so.
I'm keeping an eye on Throg, who's hungover.
Throg is sitting at the table with everyone else.
So...
I don't know. I didn't see the paperwork, so...
The paperwork's on the table, because I put it out. Job number 4. You wanted dead or alive? Bone Crusher, Orc Chieftain.
I'm assuming he crushed buttons.
Apparently Discord is being annoying and not wanting to let me log into my phone, but... There you go, Trent.
Very heavily armed and dangerous, has
Okay.
many henchmen.
I would like to hit something.
Hit York! Chieftain!
Yep.
Not our friend.
That was my plan.
No hit Throg.
But why would I hit Throg?
Good.
Throg has done nothing to me.
Yet.
I mean, true.
And all this comes out as meow, 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 meow.
I mean, the cat is capable of speaking common.
I know.
It's true.
But the question is, did she choose to speak in common?
Yes.
About an hour. As you're discussing this, do you decide to leave or are you going to wait for the others?
Anyone know where other two go? Because we need to go leave now if we want to hunt Orc.
Well, wasn't Mikey injured?
No, I took 1 damage.
And it's going to take you
So
a couple hours to
technically-
get there, so short rest is going to be viable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure he can manage 1 hit point in a short rest.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, do you have a negative con score? And you're fine.
I'm a construct. I got my con boosted.
Also, if you're all waiting for the others, about an hour later, Dermot returns with a fresh coat of golden buttons on, at least golden plated buttons on his clothing, followed by the cat.
Any buttons on the cat?
You were watching the entire exchange he had while he was out, weren't you? Because you were following him, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
I
agree.
No, just what James just said to Raymond. I'm assuming we wait a bit while James types to Raymond.
Interesting.
I'm crashing so
Oh God.
That's what I expected.
Yeah, so,
We get. Tell me when we're entering the bar, please.
about now.
Someone buy this man a harness and a leash. We need to keep him away from anything. And just continue.
You just get an inquisitive look from the pixie.
And the cat looks at you weird.
I can't even do facial expressions, so. Creep.
You just kind of blankly stare.
He legitimately hooked up with the seamstress that he went to get his buttons fixed with.
I had no money, and I'm useful in other ways.
Oh.
So,
How
friends,
long was
what
he
are we
gone?
doing?
He was gone about an hour to get 7 buttons sewed onto his shirt.
An inch per button.
But with you guys going off to the orcs, we will pick up next week there because I'm not going to start combat at 11:15. We'll start next week with you guys at the orc camp.
Also, I just want to make a note now, just while everyone else is here. If you think I'm taking this too far or doing too much, please let me know and I can turn it back.
Hell no, this is awesome.
I will promise it's not going to be this every session, 100%. I'll get bored of it. But when it works,
You're
I
not going to
will...
be able to sleep your way through the orc camp next week.
I don't know. Is that a challenge? I see why they call you the Bone Crusher.
For reference, the map will change slightly between now and next week. I've not actually laid out where the orcs are exactly.
You mean they're not all just standing there in a line?
No,
Damn.
because maybe I had to wait till I knew how many people were coming here to balance it.
How long is it going to take us to get here?
It's probably about a day and a half.
So I'll definitely fully heal by the time we get here.
Yes. Also, you and Throg will completely sober up.
Yes.
Unless you intend to keep drinking.
With what money?
You were shagging away with a tavern wench all the way here.
Before you realize, I believe bards have access to the legendary libation spell from the taverns and tankards.
I do not know. I have not looked at the book.
Yeah, Mike.
Unless there's like a traveling wine.
Go to bed.
But that's what we're going to call it.
Night, Mikey.